Howdy guys, so this is just another little mathematical breakdown I did of trying to figure out, in theory, what would be the peak power output and VO2 max of, kind of the basic set of how you could break it down for some of the characters from the video game franchise Borderlands. So I effectively used the power of the Googles to try to figure out how much does different ammunition weigh, looking at Borderlands 3 and how many rounds of each form of ammunition you can have, how much that would have all weighed, converting it both in kilograms and pounds. You can kind of see how that goes through. Then also the weight of a couple big type guns that you can carry. Your character can carry 4 guns, and you can, when fully upgraded in the most recent one, you can have 54 total guns in your backpack, so that's fun. With going and having fun with my sister, we're able to extrapolate that the character in 3 can actually run consistently at 13 miles an hour, and they can jump, we figured, what's about 6 feet, based upon just kind of some objects in the game and then the objects of the players themselves, and like how high were they jumping relative to one given canonical height. So given that, using a variation on the Sayers equation, trying to extrapolate what the vertical jump height would be for the individual, but then in reality what that would be with the guns, and then with all of the gear, which just gets to be ludicrous because the heaviest strongman yoke carry was 1,400 pounds, and the idea that they're going to walk around with 1821 and run consistently at 13 miles an hour is insane. In theory, just running, and that's, once again, they're always carrying at least some type of gun, gives you a VO2 max of about 80.63, with the highest ever being recorded of 94. And on top of that, this is my cat Tink, she loves everybody. And if you're thinking about maintaining that type of output while you're carrying all that gear, in theory, that would give you a VO2 max of about 676, which the highest in the animal kingdom is probably around 400, and that's a small shrew. Whereas, there's some examples, horses are about 150 racehorses, and antelope can be about 300, which is pretty damn impressive because they can maintain about 55 miles an hour, but they're much lighter. And then what the entire VO2 max would be when they put all that gear together. So just some having fun with math and being a little Fruit Loopy. And then from there you could extrapolate, given their age, what would be the max heart rate that you'd expect to see, along with, from there, well, if we know that what's the heart rate, what's the volume of blood that is to be pumped per beat, if we know a given amount of oxygen carrying capacity of the blood per unit. So this is for fun. If you see some errors or otherwise, please put some comments below. It would be more than fine to try to figure out to make this a little bit cleaner. But thanks for listening. Have a great day.